Hey guys, what's going on? It's been a while since I've posted a video on YouTube, and today is going to be the first time in a while. Today's going to be something a little different, and it's going to be a first for me, and a first for the channel. And what we're going to do today is we're going to do a little bit of an unboxing. And I've never done an unboxing video before. This is going to be the first one. And the reason why I wanted to show you this was I wanted to, for obvious reasons, but we'll get back to that in a second. I just want to give you a little story about this. So, very quickly, what this is here, this is StringJoy strings, StringJoy guitar strings, which are hand-wound, custom-made guitar strings out of Nashville, Tennessee. And I have recently been playing in a band here in Philadelphia, a band that I formed with my drummer Marcus Gonzalez, who's in previous videos, and the band's come a long way since those videos. We've been going on now since June of 2019. We finally have a bass player, Stephen Tilley, in the band, and we've been just getting together every week and forging our sound and doing our thing and working really hard in hopes of bringing it to the bringing it to the people sometime next year, and hopefully getting in the studio till then. And right now we're still forging our sound, we're getting everything together, but we're in these experimental stages of just really figuring out everything. And one of the things, as a lot of you may know who have played in bands, and when you are trying to forge your own sound, whether it's as a solo act or as a collective piece with other people, there's a lot of experimentating, and definitely a lot of experimentating with gear. Now, I have come to terms that I have been really satisfied with this band using my Schecter Corsair guitar, which is basically, it's a semi-hollow guitar. It's 335, 339 kind of modernized Schecter version. I have some videos of it that I put up in the past. I should probably come back to it. And I have been using 46 to 9s for a long time on that guitar, on my Strats, and I've been very comfortable with them. And I've really just have been happy with them. And this is nothing against the Addario. This is more the gauge. And I've been very satisfied. But as the band has been growing, the sound has been growing. We play in drop D a lot. We play in E standard and drop D, but we're a three-piece band. And as a three-piece band, you know, you want to sound as huge as possible. And me being the sole guitar player in the band, I want to have as thick of a sound as possible. So I decided that, you know what, with this guitar, I'm gonna bump up the gauge a little bit. I'm happy with the 9s. I really like the 9s. I like the ease of bending. I'm very comfortable playing with 9s as opposed to 10s, which I was playing a long time ago, and even in my early 20s I was playing with 11s and 12s because I was going really low in my early 20s. But as I've gotten older and my hands are more beat up from my day job and just playing, I'm very comfortable with 9s. But I wanted more thickness on top, and from my past I decided that 50, 38, and 28, which was a gauge that I was comfortable with. If not a 50, I would take a 48. But I really like the thickness of the 58. And I had some of those strings lying around, some D'Addario strings. And I put them on, and it just changed everything. Changed the whole sound of the guitar. The guitar sounds huge now. And I was just like, I got to get more of these gauges. So I went on to D'Addario.com, and I was looking for the single sets, and they had the gauges that I wanted, but they were just really expensive for just a single string. To get them in a certain amount, I mean, I was paying about $50 for just like several 50s, several 28s, and several 38s. It was almost $50 for just those amount of strings. I think I was trying to get 3 a piece or 6 a piece, and it was just ridiculous. So I decided to go to StringJoy. I've seen a lot of stuff like a lot of you out there, and I knew that they did custom sets, and I'm like, you know what, why don't we give them a try? You know, let's just give it a try. Let's see where it goes, because I am just tired of buying several bags just to get a certain string gauge, and then having all this excessive strings around. I was like, let me do this, or having to go online to Diodario and do it that way, and spending a fortune for their strings, whatever. So I was like, let's do this. Now, I've never played StringJoys before ever in my life. I've never touched a StringJoy ever in my life. Okay? So once they arrived, the first thing and the obvious thing that I want to say that was amazing about them right off the gate was this. I ripped the label off. It was shipped by the United States Postal Service. I ripped it off for obvious reasons. But this right here, this stuck out to me like a sore thumb. Okay? I just want to say that. I mean, I haven't even opened this box yet. I don't know what's inside. I don't know what it's going to look like. We're going to discover this together. But StringJoy, you get one of these from me. Okay? Props, kudos to you for this. Because how many times have we as guitar players and bass players have ordered strings from several different manufacturers and different stores, and they come in those loose paper bags, and then the box is crushed inside and everything through transit from whatever the delivery service that the company was sending it through was using. Whatever. This shows how much this company cares. This is beautiful customer service, and especially in today's day and age where customer service is going out the door. So I just want to say that right there. So without further ado, let's open up this box, and I'm going to try to do it your way first, and we'll discover it together. So, look at that. Look at this. This is gorgeous. Right here. I think I bought three boxes. Got a sticker. StringJoy strings. Right there, buddy. Let's put that to the side. Thanks, Jesse. Mason, thank you. And thank you from everybody at StringJoy for this. Now, again, I have no ideas what these sound like. And just so you know, I know when you order the custom sets, they give you two options. They have like a warmer sounding set, and then they have a brighter sounding set. And being a Diodario player, to me, I likened it to the warmer sounding being the XLs, and then the brighter ones being the NYXLs. So I went for the StringJoy NYXL ones. My little rock and roll quotes there. The brighter ones. And just this, these boxes. Look at these boxes. These are beautiful boxes, handwritten. Another John Hancock from Mason. Please note, the strings you were about to play were wound, tested, coiled, and packaged with tremendous care by real humans. And yes, we really do make strings in Nashville, Tennessee on custom-built winding equipment. I mean, come on. We take great pride in our work because we know you take the great pride in your playing. Our benchmark is that these strings should be absolutely perfect. They should have a full resonant tonality and smooth balanced playability. If anything is less than perfect, let us know right away at support@stringjoy.com. We'll make it right. That's a promise. Thanks for being a part of the StringJoy family. I know you'll love the strings. Mason. Thank you, Mason. And now this. See, this is one thing as a Diodario player that I couldn't stand, that I was always envious about the Ernie Ball players of the world. And I know Dunlop does this. And look at this. This is vacuum sealed. This is vacuum sealed. This is awesome. But what those other companies did that Diodario didn't do, that always drove me nuts, and they were my favorite strings, Diodarios, were, and they still are, I don't know what these sound like, but the individual packing. Diodario would have the three bottom strings would be all coiled up together, and the three high strings would be all coiled up together. These are all individual, like Ernie Balls and everything. See that? From 9, 50, vacuum sealed. This is unbelievable. Just this right here. So, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to take these StringJoy strings down to my guitar tech, Mike Tierney at Tierney Guitars. He's going to do a pickup swap for me on that Schecter Corsair. I have 59s in them presently, and I'm going to put the Pegasus and Sentience in them. I have them in another guitar, and I'm very happy with them because we play with a lot of high gain in our band. And Mike is going to wind up my Schecter with these StringJoys. And hopefully by next rehearsal, I'll be playing with these and my new pickups. And I'm very excited and very optimistic to hear how these sound. And I will definitely try to get a sound sample for you guys up there. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching this. Thank you so much, StringJoy, for just this let alone. And let's keep on rocking out there, baby. All right.